I'm so tired of this being my life. It just doesn't feel fair that some of us, like, this is our life. And I'm just so sad because I just wasted my whole life being depressed. I haven't established a career or relationships or hobbies or money or stability or mental health. It just wasted. And even if I'm able to be okay with the fact that I wasted all this time, you know, you could have the mentality, okay, it starts today and things can get better, but I've been trying to make things better for a long time now. And things have gotten better. Like, this is my better. I just feel like I can't do it. It's just so hard. If it's not the depression, it's the anxiety. If it's not the anxiety, it's the OCD. If it's not that, it's the chronic fatigue. If it's not that, it's the chronic pain. So many comments are like, have your problem. Well, that's not how they say it, but they're like, stop labeling yourself as depressed. Stop labeling yourself as OCD. Stop labeling yourself as autistic or whatever things I have. I don't know what to say then, because I'm not saying that I am those things, but those are words that humans use to describe an experience. I'm not saying that I am these labels and there's nothing more to me. There is a lot more to me. But how am I supposed to explain to people that I'm in pain without saying I'm in pain? It really annoys me when people say that on my comments, because it's like, I'm not going around in my day-to-day real life, but the internet life is different because I get to just tell you guys the truth. But like, I'm not going around my day-to-day life and being like, hi, I'm Alina, nice to meet you, I'm depressed, I have anxiety and OCD, and I'm autistic, and I have this disorder, and I have chronic pain. Like, I don't express myself in that way. I don't think of myself in that way. But those are the ways that, the only ways I know how to explain to the people on the internet of what I'm experiencing. And I have been trying to be like, I'm happy and I'm not bothered by sounds and I'm not highly sensitive, and you know, I'm joy and I'm peace, and I'm trying. It's not like I'm not trying. And that's the thing, is like, I'm trying so hard. And all the people in the comments are like, they just have so much to say. And I'm not crying over the comments. I'm just crying over the fact that it's like, I agree with everything that people say. It's like, oh, like, I agree with the things they're saying, but like, I'm still this way. I'm not, it doesn't change the fact that I am the way I am. I'm trying. Like, I don't want to be like this. I just can't believe that this is my life, right? Like, this is my life. This is my life where I can't function. And then there's people out there who, like, don't experience this, and just like, why is this is my experience? Why is this my sole experience? And I'm just like, I just feel like I'm worried I'm never gonna get better. Like I said, I have gotten better, but the thing is that when I say better, I don't necessarily mean just like a little bit better. Like, I want to be good. I want to be happy. I want to be able to like pursue things that I want to pursue. I want to be able to have fun. Like, why can't I have fun? Why can't I have an experience of like watching a movie? Why can't my problems be that I'm like addicted to watching TV or movie or video games? Like, I can't even enjoy those things. I can barely get through a TV show. Why am I always in chronic pain? Well, that's not true. I'm not in as much chronic pain. I used to have like chronic headaches for like 7 or 8 years, and then I overcame them, and I don't really get headaches anymore. Like, I'm not in severe chronic pain, but I also spent 7 years of my life with, which was just horrible, like that. And now I still deal with like some pain. So even though I'm not in a headache I don't have a headache all the time. I still have like head and neck pain. Like, I'm super grateful that I don't have the chronic headaches anymore, because those are destroying my life. And it's just like, I could just go on and on and on, but I don't, because I don't want to. But I just, like, why is this what my life is like? Why is there so much suffering? And if suffering is the catalyst for awakening, and suffering is the catalyst for surrender to joy, it's like, I feel like I've surrendered. I feel like I've awakened. Like, clearly I haven't, because I'm still suffering. But I guess, the point of the principles of philosophy and spirituality is that it's not about not suffering, it's about accepting suffering. But this is not normal suffering. Like, this is beyond normal suffering. Or maybe I'm just a baby and no, other people don't suffer in this capacity. Like, I don't even feel like a human. And maybe half of this is all just being autistic. And like, even though I am autistic, I don't like identify with being autistic. It's like, I know logically that I am, but I feel like I'm not at the same time, because I feel so like normal. And there's a lot of neurodivergence, and I'm like, is there really people who aren't neurodivergent? Like, I can't really comprehend what it'd be like to like that. I don't know, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this being my life. I'm sick of this sadness inside of me that won't go away. I'm sick of that. I'm so tired from chronic fatigue, and I'm so annoyed. I'm so tired of every time of not being able to talk about my fatigue, because everyone has their comments about why I'm fatigued, and it's like, you don't know why I'm fatigued. Like, there's a nervous system dysfunction going on here. Like, you're not getting it. And I'm so sick of being so tired I can't do anything. I'm so tired I can't cook. I already have the depression weighing me down and making it hard enough for me to do like regular tasks anyway. But when you're actually so tired, your body like collapses because you can't function, and then it makes your pain worse. And then also someone's gonna watch this video and be like, she's such a crybaby and she's pretending. And it's just like, I wish I was pretending. I wish that this was fake. I wish that I could comprehend what it'd be like to be on the other side of watching this and to be able to say that it's fake. Because you don't know what it's like to go through this much pain, that you're able to even look at somebody in pain and think that it's fake, because you can't comprehend the level of suffering that someone's going through. And I'm not even sad that they're calling it fake. I'm sad because they have the capacity to call it fake. Like, they have the capacity, because like, when you go through so much pain and suffering and you see someone else in pain and suffering and you see someone else in pain and suffering, you just have empathy, because you're so sad that somebody else feels the way that you feel and somebody else is going through what you're going. And then I see comments like that, and it's like, it must be nice to not know that level of suffering and to not be able to have that type of empathy. But I mean, empathy is a gift, and I'm grateful that I've been through all the suffering that I have been, so I can empathize with other people who also go through it. But I'm tired of going through it. And I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of fighting through it all the time with logically the knowledge is that it's not going to get better, because if it hasn't gotten better, why would it get better now? And then everyone says it sounds like your only option is to go on meds, and I don't want to go on meds. I've already been on enough meds. If you go on meds, the side effects are horrible. You ruin certain parts of your life. Like, it's just like, so my option is to go on meds, and maybe I won't cry like this anymore, but the sadness is still there, and the depression is still there, and the unhappiness is still there, and that's what I get. Like, that's my choice. And I just don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know if someone could, like, if I could snap my fingers and everything would be okay inside of me, and I could control all this pain I'm going through, would I still be okay? And the answer is probably no, because I've built a life around this version of a human, myself, who can't function. And I've built a version around this, and my life pretty much sucks. Like, don't have friends, don't have hobbies, don't have a job, don't have a career, don't have passions, don't have things I enjoy. And that's a part of depression too. Like, so many people have depression just because they don't have things like that in their life, but that's one level of it. And I still have to defeat that level once I'm able to just function normally. So it's just like so many things that are working against me, and I'm tired of it, and I'm tired of just like, I feel defeated. And then I just keep doing this, and I keep showing up, and I go through my mental breakdowns every day. Sometimes they're on the internet, and then I feel better after talking to you guys, but it's just like short-term temporary relief, and it's just the same thing over and over again. And I'm like, so my life is having a mental breakdown every single day, multiple times a day, and not functioning, recovering for a few hours where I just feel okay, only to be able to get through the day, to go to sleep again, to wake up the next day, to do the same thing over again. Like, I just can't keep doing it. And it's funny because I have so much faith that, like, things will get better. Like, I believe in the universe and God, and I believe in things, and I've had things proven to me, yet I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna end. Even though I feel like it's going to, I don't know when that is, and I'm tired. I can't wait until I'm 30 in a couple months, and I can't wait until 1 year from now, or 2 years from now, or 3 years or 5 years from now to get myself together, because I have a whole lifetime of catching up to do. Like, I'm in constant fear every single day of just trying to function. Am I gonna be able to manage it one more day? And then I get people who try to be like not my family, because they know how bad it is, but people who want to be happy for me, and then they're like, how are you doing? And they'll reach out to me asking me how I'm doing, and like the truthful answer is always not good. And I get tired of it. People who want to help you want you to get better, and then they just get tired if you don't get better. And that's why, like, I distance myself. Well, that's not why I distance myself from people, but it's just hard, because I wouldn't want to be friends with me. I'm not a good friend. I barely text back anybody. I can't hold online conversations. I can't maintain friendships because I'm too depressed to go and see them. I just want to be happy. I just want to not feel like there's something, like, fundamentally wrong with me. I want to have enough money to not be afraid all the time. But I can't, like constantly, I know lots of people struggle with this, but like constantly worried how you're going to pay your rent, right? It's like just one struggle on top of another. Worried about when you buy your groceries, like how much you're spending, because you know you can't afford it. And like, I'm not like food bank poverty levels, like, you don't have to like feel like I'm not eating, like I am, but it's just like, oh, like, I would like those oranges, but they're kind of expensive, so I'm not gonna buy them, you know. Like, third world problem, I guess. Like, I have money to buy food, it's just that it's just like everything is a struggle, and I just want to have fun, and I just want to be happy, and I want to, you know, the gym was really helping me a lot, but because of my chronic fatigue, and there's very few of you who actually understand what I mean when I say chronic fatigue syndrome, like MECFS, you crash. If you do too much, you crash. So going to the gym every day or two for 15 minutes is too much for my body. Even though it feels fine when I do it, later I end up crashing, and then I get severe pain, and I can't function. So I finally found something that makes me a little bit better, which is going to the gym. And I can't even go, I can't do it. Like, I can, but then I get really bad repercussions from doing it. And the best part of my day is going to sleep, because it's finally over. And then I go to sleep, and I think maybe tomorrow will be different. Maybe tomorrow you'll be better. And then tomorrow I'm not better. I'm the same.